Duke smiling as they acknowledge the applause. And of course, lots of thoughts at the palace turning to next year, Diamond Jubilee year, 6 decades of the Queen's reign. Already a very busy year for Her Majesty, this royal wedding, the first ever state visit to the Irish Republic by a British monarch. We have the President of the United States visiting next month, and there's a visit to Australia also being planned. Outside the Goring Hotel, bridesmaids, page boys getting ready. And we'll be having a good look at them when we get to Westminster Abbey, because I'm sure they'll be a delightful sight. The Great West Door of Westminster Abbey. Prince of Wales and his wife arrive. There we have a very good view of the world's media following every single move. And there's the outfit that I was describing earlier from that note from Clarence House.
So the Duchess of Cornwall looking stunning in her Anna Valentine creation. Anna Valentine, of course, the designer who was credited for really transforming her image on her wedding day.
Well, and this is quite similar to the shape of her wedding dress, isn't it? Same sort of high collar, classic, tailored coat with box pleats and embroidery around the middle.
Quite minimal in a way. I mean, a very, very simple, non-fussy style, not lots of lapel or collar or detailing apart from that hip detail.
It's very understated and beautifully cut.
She says that she designs the dresses for the Duchess of Cornwall in a very sort of flowing, swingy fashion to reflect her relaxed character.
Yeah.
And a beautiful colour.
Signature Philip Tracy hat also. I think he's a great favourite of hers.
A lot of Philip Tracy hats in this
a lot of Philip Tracy hats. Philip can't have slept for weeks. He's very good at pulling all-nighters, so I know him well.
And what have you made of the royal choices so far that we have seen? Some stunning outfits.
It's a fan-tastic day for British fashion, I have to say, because the Princess Beatrice looked fabulous in Vivienne Westwood. Sarah Armstrong-Jones looked amazing in Jessica Conran. Sam Cam looking fantastic in Burberry. Some really beautiful outfits.
And also quite an understated thing as well.
A sea of flags on Whitehall as the Queen and the Duke of Edinburgh now within just a few minutes of their arrival at Westminster Abbey. The Duke, the scarlet tunic, uniform, Colonel of the Grenadier Guards. He's been Colonel of the Grenadier Guards since 1975. Duke has become the longest serving consort in British history. He'll be marking his 90th birthday with a service attended by the Queen and other members of the royal family at St George's Chapel, Windsor, in June of this year, in early June. And as we see the Queen and the Duke making their way, it's nice to reflect on the fact that they celebrated their 63rd wedding anniversary in the past few months, the end of last year. Queen is the first British monarch to reach that kind of wedding anniversary, 63 years. And they made the journey back from Westminster Abbey as a married couple in 1947. Crowd suddenly realising just who it is who's passing in the car. Lots of flashlights on the cameras, and inevitably everyone wanting their prized snap photo of the Queen and the Duke of Edinburgh as they emerge from this car at Westminster Abbey on such a memorable day. Magnificent west face of the Abbey. The towers, which were in fact late additions, designed by Nicholas Hawksmoor, responsible for so many of the beautiful churches of London. The Dean of Westminster standing at the gate, welcoming the Sovereign and the Duke, and underlining the very close and strong bond between the Sovereign and this Abbey Church. The Abbey Church dedicated to St. Peter. At its heart, of course, the shrine of St. Edward the Confessor. The Queen, I'm told, is wearing an Angela Pelly primrose dress, matching coat, and the jewellery belonging to Queen Mary. The state trumpeters of the Household Cavalry signal the Queen's arrival at Westminster Abbey. Plenty of cheerful remarks and humour between the Duke of Edinburgh and the Duchess of Cornwall, Queen meeting her son, Prince Charles, and the Dean of Westminster in his magnificent gold coat, which was made last year for the 450th anniversary of the Royal Charter of Westminster Abbey. The Dean will be escorting the royal party to their seats. Be lots of music by Charles Hubert Parry today. Parry, of course, one of the most popular English composers, even today, and in fact a big favourite of Prince Charles. And as the Queen processes, we'll be hearing the March from the Birds by Parry.